seemed 2 minutes since I was doing handstands in the playground. It's not fun getting old, David.
It's better than the alternative, though, isn't it? Should ask Lewis. And then again, he can't. All right, Gran. Sleep well?
No, not really. Your mother's got a saggy mattress.
I'd take no notice of a girl. I think you look all right.
I'll give you the honeymoon suite next time. Listen, why don't I take you to Roy's for breakfast, eh?
No, I'd sooner go back to bed, thank you.
It's no good moping, ma'am. You're better off keeping busy after the...
Sorry, was that a sentence? The man's dead. You can't say that, Gail.
Tell her, David.
Gran, why don't you go for a bit of brekkie? And don't worry about coming in the salon. Me and Maria have got it covered.
David, I am not worried about the salon, and I am not moping. I've done enough crying over that man, thank you so much. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to finish my crossword in bed, OK?
Seen some bad parking in my time, but this takes a biscuit. I'm Paul.
Is it?
Pleased to meet you.
I'm Beth. I love a fella with a firm handshake. Hey, I saw him first.
Hey, I'm still here. And you must be Kirk. Captain Kirk, the Prince of Packing. Boss has told me all about you.
Has she? Glad to see you early on your first date.
Hey, there's one thing about me. I'm keen, Vicar.
Billy's fine.
I won't let you down, Billy.
So that's £2.10, please.
Thanks.
You've given me too much, love.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm not with it today.
Everything okay?
Yeah, fine.
I'm sorry, love. I don't mean to pry.
Oh, it's okay. It's all right. I was offered a job in South Africa. My old boss got in touch, and it's a step up from my old position as well.
Well, that's fantastic. School run's going to be a bit tricky, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, can't really take it, so it's not the right time.
Have you had a bump on the head or what? Are you saying you'd rather live here than in sunny South Africa?
I can't leave Mary. She'd be heartbroken. She loves George so much, and she'll see her when she's reading Three Little Pigs to him. She's excited more than he is.
You have to think of yourself too, love.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Like I said, maybe it's not the right time. Thank you. See you.
There's two pigeons fighting over a kebab out there.
I've heard it.
It's not a joke. You all right? You look knackered.
Oh, cheers. I didn't get much sleep last night. Someone was watching me. I could feel his presence.
You're as bad as Kirk and his black ball butcher.
I'm not joking. I looked out the window and saw this figure lurking in the shadows. I always wanted a stalker, but it is not all it's cracked up to be.
Maybe it's the same person who's been calling you. You don't still think it's got something to do with Emma, do you?
No, Emma won't do that. She's dead nice.
Well, when she's not throwing the food on the deck and storming out, you've changed your tune.
Well, we had a chat. I like her. She's good for you.
To think.
Yeah, why don't you take her out for lunch or something?
We'll do something at the weekend.
Why are you putting things off? Just do something nice for her and make her feel special.
Do you really think she's good for me?
Yeah. I think she's perfect for you.
Thanks, Gemma.
I was just trying to be more like Gemma.
If the answer to the question is be more like Gemma, then you're asking the wrong questions.
Shut up, David. I can't believe I said his kebab were rubbish and chucked it on the floor. Chesney must hate me.
I think he'll get over it, Emma.
Do you think I should call him and say sorry?
Well, if you insult a man's kebab...
No, don't. Don't do it. Just let him come to you.
Hey, is there any chance you could squeeze Summer in today? She's seen some mates later. I said she could get her hair done.
Yeah, of course. We'll squeeze her in, Billy. Just bring her in after school.
Thanks, Maria. Is Audrey about? I've got a card for her.
No, she's not in today.
I was sorry to hear about Lewis.
Well...
Hey, don't say a word. Thank you, Billy. I'll give her the card.
Is it priests or vicars that can't get off with people?
Well, vicars are priests. It's just the Catholic ones that can't
get off with anybody, why'd you ask?
Just after a bit of dating advice.
Oh, I don't know why you're asking me. I've been dating, well, I don't know how long.
Yeah, you got a sec?
Oh, you got to finish with me, aren't you?
No, I was just wondering if you fancy doing something for lunch.
As long as it doesn't involve kebabs.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Right, well, meet me in Vicky Gardens at 1:30. Make sure you wrap up warm, yeah?
See you at 1:30.
See ya.
Love. Right, I'll see you later.
Sure, Billy. See? Told you'd get over it, didn't I? Oh, it was nice of Billy to drop a card in for Audrey, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't think my gran's gonna change her mind about retiring, do you? It's just, these are meant to be her golden years, aren't they? I mean, I just wanted to, put her feet up, spend a bit of time with her family, because that's what's really important.
It's about you taking over at Salon.
Well, I mean, you don't want it to go on forever, do you? I mean, I'm starting to feel like Prince Charles.
See, that is what I love about you, David. You're all art.
Hey, you. You okay?
Yes, good, great. You?
Yeah, fine.
How's work?
Oh, same old, same old. Listen, why don't you come round for tea tonight? I know George would love to see you.
Yes, I'd like that. Anyway, I must dash.
Coffee to go, please, Roy.
Have you got that aftershave on again?
Yeah, it's your mum's favourite.
The sniffer dogs seemed keen last time through.
Them sniffer dogs always make a beeline for me, Sophie. I don't know why. It's the same in airports. Must have one of them faces.
Do you think that my mum slept better last night?
Yeah, I was looking after her, isn't she? What are you still doing around here?
Can I have a tea to go, please, Roy?
You want to watch out for this one, Roy. Give her half a chance, she'll try and climb into bed with you.
Just the tea, was it?
Yeah, and the last cinnamon swirl, please.
Actually, I was just about to put that aside for someone.
It's not my day, is it?
I know that you're going to say that your hands are tied, but I don't suppose you can give us something, could you? Anything to start an appeal for Sally.
Duncan's a client. I'd be struck off.
Oh, right, OK. Client confidentiality and all that. Have an heart, will you?
Imran, please. Because you know that my mum is innocent, that she's just been stitched up. There's got to be something that you can do.
If I could, I would. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you look it, mate. My wife has just spent Christmas and New Year in a cell. It's just a job to you, innit?
Jude's never going to change. Well, not unless you count changing from a marine biologist to an orthopedic surgeon.
Well, at least he's aspirational. You've got to give him that.
Yes, I suppose I'll never catch him pretending to be a postman. Have you got the builders in?
No, just Gemma. I don't know what she's up to, but she's making a meal of it. Did you speak to Angie?
Oh, I can't bring myself to tell her that I've seen Jude. I only have to mention his name and she gets upset. I mean, between you and me these past few days, she just hasn't been herself.
Well, she got a lot on her mind.
What do you mean?
Oh, I'm not sure I should tell you this, but she's had a job offer in South Africa and she's turned it down because she doesn't want to leave you on your own. I shouldn't have said anything.
No, it's fine. I'm glad you did. Bye.
Bye, love. Oh. Have you been bouncing to your bass and drums again? What? Up in the flat. You must have had your headphones on, did you? I thought you were coming through the ceiling.
Firstly, it's drum and bass. And I've been out all morning.
Well, I didn't imagine it. And if it wasn't you thundering around up there, then who was it?
Tell me about them sniffer dogs. I could be standing next to Pablo Escobar and they'll still get me.
All right, Mum?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Look, Sophie, why don't you go and get us a drink from over there?
What, you can tell Tim what's wrong, but not me? I'm not a child.
Abby's getting out, and she's the only one who's looking out for me in here, so I need some good news. Have you found any new evidence yet for an appeal?
We're working on it.
What does that mean?
Well, I can't say too much, but it's looking good.
You're not just saying that, are you, Tim?
No. Look, I know that I messed up before, but we've been chatting to Imran and Paula, haven't we?
We might have found something.
What is it?
I can't go into too much detail because it might affect things, but hang in there.
Right, well, you better make it quick. Because once Abby's released, I'm a sitting duck.
You stay here. I'll check the bedrooms.
Right.
No sign of anyone.
Right. Well, it doesn't look as if anybody's been in here either. Hey! That's my best bottle of vodka. If you're not going to crack it open, I prefer you to put it down. Do you know, my heart were pounding then. Thank goodness it's a false alarm. It's probably Brian and Kathy. All good?
Yeah, fine.
Right, well, I'd best get back downstairs. I'll see you.
Well, maybe I should try Paula again.
What's the point? She's already told us that unless we get a confession, there's nothing we can do. Right, drive on, mate.
What are you doing?
I'm going to do what I should have done weeks ago and go and see Duncan and get a confession out of him, even if I need to beat it out of him.
No, Tim, you can't. You're going to make it work. Tim!
So, this panda walks into a pub.
What happened to you? Was you around?
Oh, sorry. I'll get him next time, yeah? Anyway, this panda walks into a pub, says to the barmaid, "You haven't seen my mum, have you?" Barmaid says, "What's she look like?"
Don't get it.
Well, everyone was boycotting this place, not that I can talk.
John has been punished enough. It takes a bigger person to forgive and forget.
You said it was too far to go to the Weather Arms on your lunch break.
Oh, shut up, Kirky.
Ain't that Scally that tried to nick my fiver?
You're not still going on about that, are you? It was a misunderstanding. It's not like he nicked out your purse.
You weren't saying that the other day.
Yeah, Kirk, how's Paul getting on?
Oh, Paul, is it?
He's brilliant. He's a perfect packer, and I can pick a packer from a mile off.
You'd pick Paul if you had to pick a packet.
Well, where?
So he's got a job at the factory?
Yeah, I've put in a word for him, yeah.
Hey, your mate Paul's got the gift of the gab, hasn't he?
Oh, he's not exactly my mate.
Is he that flirty with everyone?
I don't know. Why?
Just wondering, do you know if he's single?
No idea.
Well, could you find out for us?
Why am I 12?
Don't be like that. Come on, he's fit, isn't he?
I am a man of God. Couldn't possibly comment.
I still don't get that panda joke.
Well, pandas all look alike, don't they?
Bit racist.
Hey, I'm sorry again about that fiver.
Don't worry. Maybe I misjudged him.
You know what it says in the Bible? There's more joy in heaven over one sinner who repents.
Not just the Bible, though. Everybody loves a bad boy, don't they?
I'm just helping him out. That is all.
Ches? Ches? Who's that? Oh, it's you.
Who else would it be?
I just took them decks down.
I know. It's for a picnic.
What?
I took your advice. I asked Emma out for lunch. I know it's a bit mad, picnic in January, but honestly, I'm skinned. And hopefully this will still be romantic. You all right? You look a little bit...
Someone's been snooping in the flat.
What do you mean?
Well, Rita heard noises, and when we went to check, someone had been in my handbag. They hadn't nicked out, but they had definitely been rummaging through it.
What, have you been on to the police?
No! I hadn't told Rita neither. I'm pretty sure that it's me they're after, but I don't want to worry you until I know for sure.
I'll cancel my date.
No!
I'm not leaving you in the shop on your own.
I'm fine!
No, you're not. Look, you're a bag of nerves.
Oh, I wish I hadn't told you now.
It's fine, I'll call Emma.
No! You're not cancelling your date, Chesney. And I don't need protecting. It's them what need protecting from me. And when I find out who it is, I am going to rip their head off. And if you don't go on that date, I'm going to rip yours off as well.
Nah.
This is for me?
I seem to remember you telling me that you're quite partial to a cinnamon whirl. I was going to give it to you earlier, but you raced off. I'm no detective, but I am guessing that you didn't tell Angie about Jude.
I'm doing her a favour.
By keeping her in the dark. I think it would be more beneficial if you did tell her, so that she could carry on with the rest of her life. Well, both can.
You know what, Roy? You're right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down that road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Don't remember the Golden Girls, do you?
I'm not familiar with their work. I'm sorry.
Oh, Timmy's going to get banged up just like my mum, and this is all your fault, Imran, because you could have stopped all this.
Whoa, slow down. What are you talking about?
Tim has gone to find Duncan to beat a confession out of him.
I'll have a job finding him. Duncan's moved house.
To where?
You know I can't tell you that.
Do you know my mum is absolutely petrified I went to see her today? Abby's protecting her in prison. Only Abby gets out next week, and what do you think's going to happen then? Do you want that in your conscience too?
Look, if she is still receiving threats, I'm sure if you have a word with the relevant authorities...
Do you know what? Tim is right. You don't give a toss. But I'm telling you, if I don't find him before he does something stupid, this is on you. They say flowers are the music of the earth. Oops. I think that one's tone deaf. It's got mildew. Let me give you another.
No, it's fine. Thank you. Taco's okay for tonight?
Oh, si, Signora. I love a bit of Tex-Mex.
Alrighty. I'll see you later.
Bye-bye. I managed to track down Jude. He's been staying in a hotel in Blackpool.
Mary. Oh, is he okay? What did he say?
He's fine. Well, I say he's fine. He hasn't changed. I gave him some money for his hotel. He'd agreed to come back to the street. I waited for him, but he never turned up, and he didn't pay his hotel bill.
Why didn't you say something?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have kept it from you, but you shouldn't have kept South Africa from me. Rita told me. And she also told me why you turned it down.
That's all right.
It's not all right. The only reason you came to Weatherfield was because of Jude, and he's not here anymore. South Africa is going to be a wonderful opportunity for you and George, and I'm not going to let you throw it away.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
I'm beginning to think you'd never come down again. I've been through the teenage years with me kids. The last thing I need is me mother locking herself up in a room. Or mine.
Oh, my God. Who still eats margarine? How many times have I told you that butter is so much better for you, not this synthetic rubbish?
Have it dry, then.
Yes, I will. You're just going to sit there watching me?
The undertakers have been on. They want to know what you want to do about the funeral. I said you'd ring them back.
Well, I will not be ringing them back. I owe that man absolutely nothing. He can have a pauper's funeral for all I care. And I certainly won't be there to see him off.
I've been texting you for ages. Why haven't you answered me?
Oh, them pigeons come back. We brought the mates this time looking for more kebabs. I left all Matt to deal with it. Have you noticed, right, you never see a baby pigeon? Why is that?
They're all born middle-aged.
Really?
No, I don't know, do I? You seem more upbeat anyway.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Are you sure? I really think you should talk to the police, you know, Gemma.
Oh, and tell them what? Someone's looked in my bag, but they've not nicked out.
They broke into your flat. You've had all those weird phone calls. This is serious.
Right, where I'm from, you don't go running to the dibble. If you've got a problem, you sort it out yourself. Sooner or later, whoever's doing this, they're going to show their face. And when they do, I'll be ready.
You sure?
Emma is going to be well impressed.
Do you reckon?
Hey, if you're not on a promise tonight, then you never will be. So, got your cheesy chips and onion rings. Sure of its way to a girl's heart?
Cheers. Is it a bit mad, this picnic in the middle of winter? Felt them.
What is it Rita says, eh? Cold hands, warm heart.
Emma will be here in a sec.
Yeah, I better go. Emma's a lucky girl.
We can talk about it over a spot lunch.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
No, you don't.
What are you playing at?
I got it off. He's the one who's been following you. You recognise him?
Unfortunately, yeah. It's my twin brother, Paul.
And we're back to Coronation Street in half an hour.